All right, welcome back. No special guest today. It's just me and Dan. You want to say hi, Dan?
Hey man.
We just tried to open a couple of times and failed. Whatever. We're going to play Airport. We have a bunch of levels to choose from. All of them involve special guests, or most of them involve special guests, but we'll get to them when they decide they'll come. But anyway, no, Airport's a good
Scheduling.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so the airports are among the key locations stipulated by Malachi to be redeemed by Corset agents before they're able to return to Corset Tower for debriefing. Once air transportation is a feasible prospect for mass city citizens and businesses again, another of your last remaining professional obligations will have been fulfilled, and the airport will be personally useful for you as well. Oh, that was a long one.
I gotta say the writing these descriptions was very like, oh, what's the fucking word? Oh, whatever. And then like, you know, I didn't really return to them much afterwards, you know. I'd be saying that while writing.
Yeah, it's
so they're all awkward and shit.
I think the other thing is it's just the text is really small, so it's really hard for me to read it. But anyway, it's all good. We got a cutscene on this one? I can't remember. Let's go.
They are both missing. In fact, this and the level after this, they're all missing. This would actually be the cutscene for this would actually have Khalees and Chlorine. So both of their parts are recorded, but none of them are animated for cutscenes. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean,
what are you gonna say? I remember you. Yeah.
Yeah, because you made this level, right? And it's one of the few levels that I literally hadn't played at all, and you made the whole level, and so I just came into it blind, you know, and I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do, and it's quite nice to come to it, like I say, one of the few that I actually got to play fresh with no preconceived ideas about it or anything. I remember thinking it was very white. Yeah, and I probably said let's not make it so white, but as you can see, the white stayed.
I was very stubborn. No, I actually put little gray, the next level, you know, darker from white to gray outlines.
Oh, interesting.
On the squares. Maybe a bit darker than that, but yeah, I definitely want it to fucking be bright in your face.
Yeah.
I remember that bit that you just cheesed there, like shooting the demolisher up. No, shooting the demolisher up into the people on the platform above you.
Yeah.
I think you're also like, it's a bit silly, Dan. I was like, yeah, but yeah.
Oh, it's alright.
But I mean, also.
Oh, this level's grown up a lot. Yeah.
Nah, that's nice to hear. Like, well, we could talk about it as we go. But like, what else? Like, to get the traits on this level is hard.
Oh, right. I can't remember what they are.
Involves, you got to save the hostages.
Oh, so those ones up there. So I've already failed it.
Yeah, and the ones on the platform above. So you can't cheese them by.
That's good.
You can't cheese it if you want those. Yeah.
Should we talk to Abi Mountain while I'm here?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
To meet you.
The fuck if I know?
This operation is simple, but it absolutely needs to be done.
So, what were you feeling by this point with Abi Mountain? Does it feel like things are coming ahead?
Well, I think you hate him because he immediately gives you the middle finger, and then you're just a dick to each other the whole time. So you kind of get that impression that he's a bit of a dick.
I should have probably like put in some kind of arc that they're actually going to work together at some point or improve their relationship, and then have it taken away rather than just like have stay complete, not even a trajectory, just have it completely stay on the bottom level. But
Are you
I don't know, this little conversation was pretty easy to do. I think the script was slightly different on Tage's end, and he recorded it, and then we took the OGs back to yours, and I quickly just bashed out a new version of Kador's other side of the conversation, and then recorded it pretty much then and there. So that was a easy one to work out. Yeah.
You can be good coming out of this one, Kador, if you are fucking smart.
The time you purchase is very cheap.
Even though this is a bit silly. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a whole kind of beginning, middle, and end in this level, right?
Is it what, sorry?
There's a whole beginning, middle, and end to this level in terms of, you know, why you're here, and Abi Mountain being here and shit. And even Hex Vibrato coming in and all this.
Fucking unbelievable fool.
I think the level probably grew on you more after you implemented all that complicated shit on the second part of this level, which
yeah, I don't know. Well, the ending. We'll get to the ending, but that bit made it grow me more. But also just like
the whole door section.
Yeah, we'll get there. But I think I just remember like being confused on this first bit, and just because it doesn't play like other levels, I remember, and you know that's I guess intentional as well. But just because it doesn't play like other levels, probably because I made most of them as well. You know. You've got vision modes? I swear there's lasers somewhere, right? No, they're not lasers.
No, they're just there guarding the exit pretty much. That's one of the places you got to go
instantly died. I think I got sniped actually. I was going to say this is probably one of the first Walkatrons we've seen, if not the only one we've seen so far. This big robot who's one of the earlier enemies I added, probably the most complicated one I added early on. Used in a few places, not that often you see them, but
yeah, unfortunately, well, I think I remember you saying when we use them, let's not try to have more than one in one place.
Well, the problem, there's a bug where if you have two of them, like crash into each other, like if you just had two of them right next to each other and they crash into each other, then like their legs swap onto the other one, and like their like their guns get confused which one they're supposed to be stuck to and all that stuff. So I was just like, let's not delve into that. So you never really see like two of them in the same spot, but you know that's fine.
So I guess we could have.
Well, I was just going to say that the objective is basically you got to kill this robot, right? That's in the objectives, right?
Yeah,
and then you've got to get down here, take out these guys at the bottom, and then go in this door.
Actually, I think you got to remove all the First Regiment.
In the whole place. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you could
the other thing with the Walkatrons is. I don't know how it turned out that way. I think because we wanted, I don't know, or it was some, short-sighted decision to make First Regiment kind of classic military aesthetic. Oh, sludge cannon. We'll get on the weapons in a second, but like...
we haven't used sludge cannon yet.
Vacuum Zeppelin and the Walkatrons, Vacuum Zeppelin we've seen earlier, they're supposed to be Corset. In canon, they're supposed to be Corset weaponry, so it doesn't make that. You'd have to find inventive reasons for why you're fighting your own team's weapons, and I think that the general reason is because they've been hacked, but there can only so many can be hacked, right, at a time. So
this minigun be cool.
Yeah, it's good though. It keeps you in the air still, but like I think that was the thing I wanted for this level was good tier weaponry and kind of like a gateway to the harder difficulties. Like this is one of the levels you have to beat to continue the story, and it is pretty difficult, right?
Yeah.
And it's you've got to make sure you get through to the end, but you do have good weaponry for it, kind of thing. So that's to prepare you for the kind of standard you need to get to in terms of being able to do the game, kind of thing.
Right, now this is the actual hard bit, I think, down here. Toggle slow
I've
time.
got a strategy of how to do
Oh
it.
my god!
Let's see what you
Look
got.
at all these dogs. I forgot what my strategy is supposed to be, so I'm just swinging it right now. Oh my god! All these bayonets, and these rocket turrets at the top. Oh, there's bone wall. You can use bone wall.
There's always a spell.
Okay, well, bone wall's pretty useful.
But yeah,
then.
you
Buy you
forgot.
some time. Oh my god! I think I was out of mana. I wasn't paying attention to
You
that.
forgot your other spell. You
What
gotta
other
use
spell?
that fucking. Oh, you don't get fast sight. Oh, you do get fast
You
sight.
do.
Gotta scope out things. Plan. I mean, I can tell you my strategy if you want, but
Should we
I'd
try?
rather see how you do it.
Let's try the
actually,
bottom
but-
first then, because the top, like, top's much easier.
Yeah,
Um,
talk's easy to do. Yeah.
You can just shoot them through the floor like I was. Let's try this side. I'm just gonna load up 5 rockets, toggle slow time, teleport, blow those guys up. Apparently not all of them.
Almost hit a bayonet guy. This is closer to my strategy.
The sludge cannon. No, I need to get rid of these drones. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
I was just trying to take out the snipers.
Right, well that's usually my aim. I usually toggle slow time on as well, etherealize down,
Oh, Etherealize, yeah,
and
let's do that.
then minigun everything below me.
Etherealize
and
is so
also the
much
rocket
cooler,
turret
let's do
above
that.
me quickly.
So Etherealize, we could just like phase through the floor. Right. Ah, that's better.
Nice. Nice. So yeah, how do drones interact with Bone Wall? Can't really remember.
I don't think in any special way. I think it blocks their vision, but they kind of bug through it a bit if they actually touch it. Are these reloading? Come on. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now I should be safe for a second. No, we're just going to take it slow.
So yeah, I mean it's good playing on your resolution there. You can actually see what's ahead of you.
Yeah.
On smaller resolutions, you gotta listen out for the cues, the beep beeps of them noticing it.
I guess, yeah, these guns are quite inaccurate sometimes. So, yeah, it's really like they have basically 32 directions they can shoot with a little bit of randomness. So if you get in the right spot, they actually won't hit you, which is because I didn't know what I was doing when I made them very early on.
I didn't actually know why that occurs. Yeah, all right.
I mean, I should have just fixed it, but
yeah, see the string.
yeah. Okay, this turret will shoot me back. So, oh, and then the other thing you can do is sludge cannons, like what's it called, like bio rifle or something from? I think it is bio rifle from Unreal Tournament, and you can just shoot sludge all over.
I thought it was purely original.
Oh no, no,
perfect.
it's ripped off Unreal Tournament.
All right.
So you can make a big blob.
It's
or
a
you
great
can-
weapon.
Yeah, it's kind of more useful on this because the enemies have really predictable paths, and you can just arc it over, and so like, I mean, if I got it over there, then they just walk straight into it, Okay. It's very powerful against normal men. Right, let's just go for it.
Dogs as well. Dogs will just run straight into it, probably. Interesting sounds. Again, I'm getting laggy vision here. But...
Oh, I can use Bizon and knock him back. That's what I should have been using against the drones.
Bison coming back. Haven't seen Bison for a while.
That's true. I'm going to try and save my minigun for the next part. I should probably do the same with Demolisher as well, to be honest. Let's just use the sludge cannon. Dogs. Oh my god.
Nice. Good evasion. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
the dogs.
Took out the dogs. Easy. Yeah, I think this is probably the next challenging part, I guess. 2 rocket fucking.
Alright, let's just use
That's about it,
Demolisher.
though. Yeah.
Oh, there's just one rocket turret. Must have killed the other one. It's that dog. Can't risk
Also
the
worth
dog.
probably cheesing the spider bots above as well.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Wow, this is a lot
Oh, they're
friendlier when you can see what's ahead.
For some reason the
Oh, they're
spider
already
bots are dead.
Nice.
I did shoot some
I guess you
rockets
did
there. They might have
send up.
they might have bugged out. Oh no, these ones are still alive, so I probably did kill them by accident.
You did send 5 demolisher rockets out there at once, I guess.
Oh my god. I changed weapons, so they had to start reloading again.
Your health.
I know. Stupid gun reloading, what the fuck? That was a waste.
So yeah, there is a bug that happens with miniguns sometimes, right? Where it doesn't reload, right?
I think miniguns should. There was one where the rocket launcher, like the RPG, didn't reload, and I think I fixed that, but it may still be there. Okay, so you don't need to kill those spider bots and grapplers at the bottom, do you? You just these
No,
guys.
you don't have to. No, that would be too much.
Okay, so let's just lame these guys
That's it.
out. Okay,
This music was added a lot later as well, but
it's
it's
quite
a
a
good
funny
fit.
one.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I like the kind of silly vibes.
It's sort of like retro futuristic at the same time, you know.
Right.
I can't be asked. I should probably save some ammo, but I can't risk it. After taking out all those ones at the bottom, I've done the hard part. Let's just lame it up. Although these guys are quite resistant to explosions because otherwise they just kill themselves.
Yeah, so you're not being economical there by rocketing them.
I can't risk it, you know.
Don't forget the sniper, right?
Yeah, we got to lame him up too. Those grenadiers just blow themselves up completely. I think they did. I didn't do anything to them. It was this guy. Oh my god. Oh, there's still grenadiers there, I see.
I thought you saved the hostages then. I don't know why they just instantly all got taken out.
Is the sludge gonna last? Very intelligent guys. So that's the power of sludge cannon.
Right. I think there's there's a Village article written by General Malarian which justifies, like, you know, they suffer from ADHD a lot, and they suffer from OCD a lot, so they have to walk the same route, and they've also been like trained to
walk into
overcome
sludge.
pain. They've had pain desensitization, so they don't really give a shit if they're getting shot, you know, stuff like that.
I mean, any explanation for why they walk into radioactive sludge and kill themselves is going to be really terrible.
Yeah.
So.
It also doesn't justify when the Corset people do it too, though. Yeah. Yeah, I think a full minigun clip and a bit more would take out a Rocketron in one. I mean, a fucking Walkatron.
Yeah, so that's 4% health now. I'm just gonna chug some potion. Actually, I'm not gonna go too crazy because we do need to save it for the next.
How did you program the reloading of minigun, because it goes through like 3 different noises.
Yeah.
And then it can only do the noise after once one is played. I mean, do you remember the events?
Oh, it just has a timer, and then at various points on the timer, it'll
okay. See, and that's why I'm wondering,
sound.
maybe that gets fucked up during slow time, and then like
no, it's the same.
Weapon,
it's the same. Yeah, it's the same timer for a load of different guns. So I think, like minigun, you probably noticed it just takes forever to reload. But there was one, I can't remember what happened, but it's something to do with the RPG, and then tabbing weapons with that. But I'm going to drink 1 potion and then go in here.
I gotta say, you're sounding pretty quiet.
Clear.
Oh, really?
Area.
I don't know.
The planes circling the runway airspace are running.
Hopefully. I'm just trying to talk louder.
An emergency landing, but are trapped by anti-aircraft
So,
guns.
Higgs Vibrato's back.
Like he's taking them out. If
Haven't seen him for a while.
Provide the space for them, okay? Some of the cargo
Actually,
is, pretty important.
Well, what does he mean by that line? But yeah, coming back. Actually, maybe providing some help here. I don't know. Is he useful this time with this shit?
I don't know. I guess it tells you have to do the other side and stuff. So yeah, this again. When I played this one for the first time, I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
Right. I guess the info links also weren't put in at that point either when you first played as well. So no one is actually telling you what the objectives are either. But yeah, you gotta take out people in both sections, like everyone. This is good though, in my opinion. Like there's how you gotta approach it, and there's multiple ways. I mean, to be honest, you can just fucking slow time and empty a full clip of whatever, and then teleport back up to the top is, just as valid a way, or, probably the most valid. I don't know which way you would do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, let's try.
Got the dog? That's not bad.
Well, you got to get rid of those dogs first. See, the grapplers. The grapplers are so annoying. They're really tough, and they grab you, and you got to teleport. Otherwise, they stay stuck to you and keep damaging you. Right, so I need to clear this mana field. We need some space away from the grapplers, so we'll try clearing this platform maybe.
The dogs at the top still there, right? Or,
yeah, these dogs. No, there's 2 dogs.
Okay. They got a big jump range.
Oh, I ran out of mana. Oops, wrong thing. Messed that up. Oh, you do have mana shield. I could use mana shield in there.
Okay, nice. Alright, should be okay from there then. But yeah, those grapplers, make sure that you can't be complacent staying in one place.
Then I can use Bizon. Oh. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, there's one on each side where I want to go. That's so annoying.
Just minigun them. Shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a good shot.
Maybe it's a bit overkill, I don't know.
No, you've got to take them out. Okay. Oh, those hostages look bugged. Are they bugged? They look really bugged, those hostages.
In what way? I didn't see. I'll check it.
The animation when they ran. Oh, well. Shouldn't point out the glaring issues in there.
Well, no, I think, is it because their arms weren't there? Their arms are tied behind their back.
No, it's like it turned into a completely different model.
Oh. Right. Because there's supposed to be 4 different hostages. 4 different hostage models on this level. maybe one of the things we put in late and didn't test enough. Did the sounds line up? Do they have the right screams?
I didn't notice. I got grenades. They didn't. Are they female ones? Because then they just did not have the right one. Anyway.
Are they all the same one?
They look like they are. Maybe that.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I think that's it. They're sitting down models all the same.
So they won't get it.
Alright. So how are you gonna go? You gonna over the televator?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So this door's now shutting, and we have to get through this gauntlet. Yeah, we've got a backwards travelator because we are in an airport.
Go underneath as well.
I'm going to try and go through, but I will probably die.
Yeah.
You got
just remember there's snipers and
yeah,
rockets.
that's the thing. These snipers in here. I guess it's got to be minigun, right? Just reload.
Player can do either end at once. They can do this terminal or the one on the other end first, and then do this one on the way back.
All right, let's go.
Which must have been a big pain for you to implement the second, one of the later aspects of this. Talk about it later, I guess. But nice, that was easy enough. Oh, happy landing. Shit, you got a lot there. Oh man. Did you just do a potion just in time as you got exploded there?
I don't know what I did. I was focusing. Right.
So yeah, not too overwhelming. Just a lot of progress to lose if you're not careful.
Yeah, and you do have to conserve your potions because I'm.
Yeah, how much are you on now?
13.8. So I've still got a reasonable amount, but I haven't been conserving them. Like I could easily go through that. Right.
Does it make much story sense as to why the airports are so important? I mean, does this feel like a cop-out? The fact that, you know, to progress you have to take back the airports, or are we indifferent to it? Or
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just. I don't see why it makes a difference to any other level that you have to beat to progress.
What do you think about the fact that, you know, we've moved away from military bases and compounds and deserts, and we're going into like usual places of residence and
I mean,
usual
I quite like that, to be honest, because like especially with the more bizarre ones, like you said, there's supposed to be like a fun house with like a bull pit and stuff, but like, you know, I'm thinking of aquarium and like which we haven't played yet, but you know.
Fucking hot ass.
I remember
3 tower sectors coming back.
Nice, I like that line.
Terminals locked.
Some secrets in those boxes down there.
Oh, down here.
Maybe a bit risky to go down there.
There's a trait. Is that a mana field?
A couple of traits.
Fucking good.
I'm trying to get the trait.
Might as well get it.
Is that...
Yeah, I don't think there's a risk actually being inside the boxes. Unless there's no floor in that one. Okay,
yeah,
there is. Yeah, I think originally there wasn't.
Right.
Still shit in that corridor.
Okay, so now we got to go back to the other side.
I do think I remember you saying when you were first going through this that like you noticed that there's no stakes. Like nothing actually seems to be in danger so much. Like the First Regiment had the threat, but you seem to be clearing them up pretty easily, kind of thing. This is. I'm so impressed you actually managed to make this happen.
Yeah, so now
I mean,
we've got...
it does bug out sometimes, but
Well, so
I mean,
we're
we're
gonna have to do the conversation, aren't we? But
Yeah, absolutely.
you know, once you do both of them in the other terminal. So if I did the other terminal first and then this one, they would have gone back to the other one. Yeah, these Corset troops and a couple of assassins turn up, and then we can talk to them. Let me just reload first.
Why?
Why would you? They're on your side, right? Okay.
Hi, lads. Congratulate yourselves. We've done well here.
I'd say all of us have done well. But you, Kador, you should have joined with Abi Mountain.
Ah, you sellout fucks.
I think that's a nice, efficient piece of storytelling there.
Yeah,
the timing on that was we had to get the timing right for when they become dangerous, and while the cutscene's still playing, kind of.
Because they can just kill you. Like if you do that conversation with like no health left, they will just immediately kill you. So it's which is kind of harsh, but like on brand, I guess. But also, you know. I think it's kind of nice,
right.
like, well, not necessarily to die, but that conversation where they betray you is kind of fun. I'm just hiding here, but yeah, you do have to take them out, and they are quite hard. There's also 2 assassins in there.
And you probably got fuck all potions, right?
Yeah, 11 potions, 7 health.
You saved that sludge
I
cannon.
did, yeah. Well, you can try and sludge cannon them.
By the way, that runway you see in the background, there was an early consideration that you would see Abi Mountain on his bike, like shooting rockets just in the background, taking care of First Regiment.
Oh, we should have done that.
Just as a little side touch. Yeah, we can. That's a cosmetic thing. I mean, it
would have been
hard,
very cool, but
you know, a lot of work. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't have put the full effort with the bike, but. Okay, well, I used up all my sludge cannon. I get BFG grenade.
Oh. Nice. I think they're on lower health, the assassins, than they usually are, right? I don't know. Seems like you're taking them out a lot quicker than usual.
Well, I got rid of all the Corset guys there. I didn't think I would, but.
Right. Minigun and the fucking mana shield, right? I don't know. Okay, that other guy doesn't seem to give a shit.
Monitor's off.
Nice. Yeah. That's going down pretty quickly.
I've definitely had that fight be way more tense before. Like if you've used up all your potions and stuff.
Gambler, fucking the planes. Oh, it's fucked our info link and recording. Oh,
So Abi Mountain tried to have you killed, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so the player can just shoot those Corset troopers as soon as they see him, just to start it off. Then you wouldn't get the context.
Yeah, so what Hex Vibrata is implying you should kill Abi Mountain next, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then he'll be accessory to it. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a good one. It's hard. Like again, I made it through that much more easily than I thought it would, but it is a tricky level. I remember being really stuck on it the first few times I played.
We got levels like Escort coming up though, so it's like we got to make a bridge in difficulty from earlier shit to Escort. I mean, Escort is great, but you definitely got to be familiar with like hotkeys and stuff. Oh yeah, that's what I said I was going to say one time on one of these things. That but yeah, hopefully if we see Hugo, I'd like to ask him about that too, because I remember him starting up tutorials, but I don't know how far he got after that kind of thing. But yeah, hotkeys, knowing hotkeys is a mandatory for later levels, as you said. So
yeah, like that.
Probably could have.
You know, you got to like even the first part, like this part at the start, you got to like etherealize in immediately, slow time. You know, try and deal with this stuff. Remember to drink potions, like
You just etherealize right onto a bayonet guy, right?
Probably. There I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess an ethereal tutorial, fucking make an ethereal tutorial. No, a hotkey tutorial would be a good move if things were done.
Well,
but I think, yeah.
You know, some of the tutorials do explain the hotkeys, and I tried my best, but it's just like.
I think. Well, we both did, but I think we when you say some of the tutorials, I think the first 3 all explain them, but they're all like in rants at the end that we didn't even expect the player to be listening to at that point.
But that, you know, the hardest thing with it in a
yeah.
tutorial is you have to like force the player to use a hotkey somehow. But there's other ways that can just change weapon or whatever, right? Unless you take that away. So unless you like actually make a challenging bit like this where they basically have to, it's just like, how do you force it? I mean, I guess, yeah, you can just have it actually trigger when you press the hotkey, like, oh, yeah, I don't know, maybe we could have done it.
Yeah, for tutorials it would be just like press Q, press C.
Yeah.
Are you planning to do the whole level again here?
I
don't think there's many secrets aside from those very hard traits.
Yeah. No, I can't be bothered to do this one again.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Alright.
So yeah, then we unlocked Runway. Which is
check out Abi Mountain.
This is it. Yeah, this is a good boss fight, but we're gonna have to get Taja on for that episode. You see the objective here. Yeah, cool. We can leave the episode there, I guess.
Sounds good.
Cool. See ya.
Bye.